Hi, dear St. Thomas parishioners. This is Patricio, and I'm doing a video here to just show you the progress and the amazing work that has been done for the organ. I remember that it was about a little bit over a year ago, that I made a video showing you all the damage that we had with the rains and the water leaks from the towers that the organ suffered. And over the years, over the year and a half, we have had a lot of work on the organ, and it's all thanks to you and your generosity. I love to hear, I'm sure that a lot of you love to hear the organ back and in its full glory. So I just want to show you what your generosity accomplished and how the work was done. So I'm going to start by showing you here. Last year I showed you all the water damage that came through the pipes here and how it went all the way to the floor. And if we come in to this room, you can see, before there was all the plastic with paint chips coming down and falling inside the pipes, but now it's all nice and clean. In addition to fixing the walls and fixing and painting these walls, some of these pipes that were damaged, there was a lot of paint here last time. They were damaged, now they were cleaned, they have been cleaned, and been taken care of. All of this machinery here, now it looks brand new. All of this, when the work was being done in this room, all of these pipes were taken out of this room, and were placed in the basement of the church while they were working. And then when the rooms were ready to have the pipes brought back, the organ tuner, our organ person came in and made sure that all the pipes were in good condition. Some of this machinery here that you see, for example, these were taken to Pennsylvania, where they were redone. There's like leather. There's leather that goes inside of these pipes that had to be redone because of the damage. So these are all the base. You see, these are the big pipes. The big pipes. So these are all the base notes that usually you hear when I play with my pedals, with my feet. Those are the pipes that come out. This looks beautiful right now. So these are, last year, all of these pipes were completely covered by dust and paint and water. And look how beautiful that looks right now. And even the floors, they actually took care of everything. Even the floors right here were completely damaged. Brand new. And on the other side, you can see the same thing, right? So we have the pipes nice and clean. Now here, these pipes were the ones that had the least amount of damage. So there wasn't a lot of work that was done for these pipes. But I'll just show you the first floor of the pipes. I'm gonna go to the second floor so you can see the pipes are a little bit smaller. So I have to go through this staircase right here. Very, very dark and scary actually. But let me go up here and you're gonna see, I'm gonna show you the smaller pipes. And the work that was done here was really massive work. You can't really see here. There's no. Let me see. Here on the second floor, on top of those big pipes that were downstairs, you can see all of these. First of all, the room just looks beautiful. You can see all these pipes. A lot of these pipes were very badly damaged. And they were taken to Pennsylvania alongside with some of the, this is the air control. So all the air pressure is contained in here. And then when I press a note on the organ, that air pressure just goes into the pipes. And that's how these pipes sound. Here, I'll show you. So I took a pipe out and there it is. That's one of the pipes. I'll put it right back in. So these pipes are all ready, waiting for the air to come out. And all of these, there's just a huge amount of pressure, of air pressure, that is being accumulated right there. So these were also replaced because there was a lot of water damage with this air thing right there, and right now is the organ is in its full potential with the air pressure really high. Now this side, you can see those black, kind of like black curtains. They're really nicely painted. They look great, and they function great. These curtains, they open up so that now they're closed. So these pipes, they sound very soft in the church. But if I open these curtains up, and they open up like this, all the sound waves just travel directly into the church. So this is how you create, the loud and soft in the organ, crescendo, diminuendo, or if you want to go to gradually louder, I gradually open these curtains so that the sounds from all of these pipes come out gradually there. But there it is. Look how beautiful this looks. All right, I just came down from this staircase right there to go upstairs to see the second set of pipes up there, but let me close it. Right, I'm back downstairs with the big pipes. And I'm gonna show you really quickly the work that was done on the other side of the tower. And we like to keep all of these doors closed because the temperature in the church affects the sound of the organ. So we want to try to keep the doors closed so that the heat or the AC, the air conditioning, the temperature also affects stays in the room. There's the middle pipes, and let me show you the other side. Here we are. I don't know if you remember last year there was a big piece of wood right there in the corner that was falling. There was dust coming down, and now the room just looks beautiful. The pipes are nice and clean. And here's again the air pressure. It's a smaller one because there's less pipes in this room. But you see how this is this whole thing, when I turn off the organ, the top lid comes down. And this is all, air pressure that lifted this whole thing. It's a lot of pressure here. And there it is. Let me take this pipe off. And you're gonna see this is kind of fun to do. So there is a pipe, I took it off. And here we go, let's hear it. That's the one. So let me put it back. And there it is. You can see it, G, F sharp, F. All right, so the next steps are, the 95% of the work is done. Most of the repair has taken place. Well, the rooms are finished, but most of the repairs for the organ are completely done. The only couple of things are just a little touch-ups, just making sure that the pipes are aligned when it comes to volume. So not, you don't have one pipe that is, wildly louder than others. So it's a little bit of adjustment that still needs to happen, but I would say that 95% of the organ is really complete. And one of the next stages that I'm really looking forward to, which I'm hoping to have done by the end of the summer, is that many of these pipes here are going to be replaced by a donation that we received. It's a donation from our organ builder that had a set of pipes in his, Jim Conselman. I have to name him by his name because he's been so generous with us. Jim Conselman donated about 300 pipes that he had in storage. And these are beautiful, really high in demand, very high quality, German-made pipes that we're gonna replace some of these pipes that you see here with the new ones. And that should happen during the summer. And I think you're really gonna hear the difference. The organ is gonna sound very beautiful. So you can already hear, when we did not have the organ for a couple of months, you could hear the difference in the mass. Well, I could hear the difference in the mass. And what a difference having a beautiful instrument makes. But now that it's all fully functional and all the parts are working, then the last part is to just replace some of these pipes with the new ones, with the donation that we received. So I want to thank you again. A year and a half ago, I made a video just showing you all the damage that we had here in this beautiful instrument. And that video came out of a little bit of desperation, it's very sad to see such a beautiful instrument being damaged in that way. That video that I made was seen by other organists in the area, and they shared their feelings and how sad, as a community of organists, we were to see the organ in such a bad shape. But I want to thank you because the work that was done, it was not easy, was not cheap. But thank you for your generosity and for making, for bringing this instrument back to its full potential. And the good news is, the work that was done, changing the leathers, re-leathering it, changing some of the parts that were aged. This organ was not really worked on for 30, 40 years. So a lot of, and in addition to the water damage repair, we also upgraded some of the older parts, and the work was so well done that nothing with proper maintenance, the organ will not need to have this type of repair again in anywhere between 40 to 60 years. So we're in very good shape. I want to thank you again. The work that we did is going to stay in this parish for generations to come, so that future generations and our community today can continue to enjoy the glorious music that we create for the glory of God in City Community. So thank you again. And if you have any questions, if you have any, if you want me to show you, if you want to see a tour, come after Mass to talk to me, and I'll be happy to show you, upstairs. Thank you again, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.